Peace. This is Waz for Waz Media back at y'all for another round. And fight fans. What? You gotta be kidding me, man. See, I don't know how y'all be letting this slide. Y'all Canelo fans or something else, man. Y'all gotta be either just rooting for him based on nationality or y'all blindly led in the wrong direction and hard to be led in the right direction. Because there's no way you can support this. See, pure boxing fans, boxing purists such as myself and others that are here on the internet and here that, build a dialogue with people at their jobs, at their school, so on and so forth. Even on social media, we were all excited that Canelo Alvarez had signed a 3-fight deal with PBC. Now, shortly after that, we find out that his first opponent was going to be Jermell, not Jamal, Jermell, which is Little Charlo, the one that's spelled with the E, not the A. So Little Charlo, that fights at 154 pounds, Canelo took on him, who was 2 weight classes south from him. Not the same weight class, not 1 weight class down, 2 weight classes down. That is disgusting. In any event, Jermell Charlo wanted this fight. He saw, I believe it was the Caleb Plant fight where he was in attendance and he was like, man, I could beat this version of Canelo. So fine, in any event, they moved on, they took that fight. You got 2 more deals on the table, my man. Canelo Alvarez had 2 more deals on the table. So all of us who are huge boxing fans and support boxing and follow boxing, on every iota, be it watching it, going on websites, following YouTube pages just like yours truly, Wise Words Media, we were all excited in anticipation of what the future may bring with Canelo Alvarez being on a 3-fight deal with Al Heyman and PBC. So the news just broke that Canelo Alvarez and Al Heyman's PBC mutually parted ways. Let me let y'all know what mutually parted ways means. That means that one side was upset with the other side. But what ended up happening was, because there's potential, and all potential means is something that hasn't happened yet. So there's potential that they can realign and do business again. However, for the time being, they mutually parted ways. So I could tell you real quick how that went down. What happened was that the PBC, Al Heyman and company had put together a 3-fight agenda for Canelo. Canelo, back in, be it August or September, whenever he signed, before he took the Charlo fight in September, he had to agree to that 3-fight deal. So we're going to say it was either a month before the fight or the month of the fight. Let's just say, to make things simpler for all of us. Either he signed that 3-fight deal in August or September. In any event, they lay out a plan. A plan is always laid out for the fighter that may potentially sign to this deal. And that fight usually includes who is potentially the opponents. So this is why PBC had the advantage, because PBC was offering fights like Errol Spence. Remember, don't let old media fool you. Don't let Canelo Alvarez and them fool you. They thought he was easy pickings. They wanted the Errol Spence fight. After they seen, I'm going to tell you the magic moment. When they seen that in his last fight, before the Crawford fight, when he fought Ugas, and they saw that mouthpiece fly out, the Canelo camp said, oh, yeah, we're ready. We're ready. You know what I'm saying? You understand? They said they were ready at that point when they saw that he is getting touched. So now Canelo is like, man, if Ugas is getting to his chin, I could get to his chin. And I get that because Canelo probably is just as fast or faster, to his credit, because he's bigger than Ugas, but he's quick. So to his credit, he's probably faster than Ugas. He's like, yo, if Ugas could get to him, I could get to him. I'm ready for this 3-fight deal. We're going to take on Little Charlo. We're going to take on Errol Spence. And then we're going to take on the final fight of the deal, so that this way, hey, if we lose, we renegotiate for bigger business. For the rematch, we'll take the dangerous fight. That'll be Benavidez at the end of the 3-fight deal. And guess what happened? Plans got rerouted. Why? Because Errol Spence took a L to Terence Crawford. Once he took that L to Terence Crawford, and once he even said that he's not even considering the Crawford rematch, it's like, oh man, now we gotta re-strategize. They were mulling over the Terence Crawford fight. However, people like us, and I say us, I say me, myself, and you, all of you who are here with me every day. I know I haven't been here for like a week and a half. I'm on vacation. It's my birthday weekend. So I'm birthday week. My birthday was last week. I take a couple weeks off. So this is my birthday week. I was away for a little while. But during this time off, now they're like, oh man, Terence Crawford, he's too small. Because Wise Words Media and the people that follow that in the comment section and everybody that is saying and making this voice louder and louder and saying the same thing is becoming deafening. Where Canelo at one point was like, yeah, you know, I'll take the Terence Crawford fight. Now he's singing the same tune I've been telling y'all for the past 5-6 months. That Terence Crawford is 3 weight classes short. What do I always tell you on my page? I do not like when fighters fight fighters from more than 1 weight class apart. 1 weight class, okay, maybe there's something there. Maybe somebody is killing their body while somebody is around the right time to move up. 1 weight class, okay, we could do that. That's okay. But once we hit the 2 weight class, and in the Crawford Canelo case, 3 weight classes, nah, that's out of hand, man. That's out of pocket. We can't be doing that, man. That ain't boxing. That's street fights. That's jailhouse fights. Like, that's not boxing. Boxing is an art and science. It's a science because it's given to you right and exact. It's given to you where 2 people step on the scale. The mathematics don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. When somebody steps on the scale and makes 147 pounds and the other person steps on the scale and makes 147 pounds, we know whatever it took for that man to make it to that weight and that man, at least tonight, they're there. So now, what happens the next day, rehydration and all that, but they both can make that weight. There's nothing you can do, nothing, to make Canelo Alvarez make 147 pounds, which is the last fight that Terence Crawford fought in. There's nothing you could do to make him reach that weight. So, all the luggage, all the baggage, everything is on Terence Crawford's shoulders to go from 147 pounds to 168 pounds. 21-pound difference. Thank you. I want to thank everybody that checks in on this channel. Don't think that they don't know about y'all. Don't think they don't know about me. They know. They listen. And this is why, as our voice get louder and louder, they're going to give us the fights that we want. And we didn't want Canelo versus somebody 3 pounds south. We wanted Canelo versus Benavidez. But what did Canelo do? He took the cheap route. He escaped, coward way out. And he left PBC, who had names like Benavidez. They had David Morrell, the Cuban outstanding fighter, who's a knockout fighter and a boxer. They had these names, but he left. Why? Because he wants to go to DAZN to fight Jaime Munguia or Berlanga, which is the plan. Berlanga May, Jaime Munguia September. Go look. Just recently, Canelo's trainer, Eddie Reynoso, said that they are looking to make these next few fights for Canelo as careful as possible because he's at the later stages of his career. Listen, Canelo is not even 36 years old. Manny Pacquiao took on Floyd Mayweather when Floyd was like around 37, 38. You know what happened at 36 years old? Floyd Mayweather, when he was 36 years old, he took on, guess who? Canelo Alvarez. Yes, that same Canelo Alvarez. And I don't want to hear that he was younger than Floyd, because boxing experience is what matters, and they both had over 40 fights. So Canelo is not doing what Floyd did. I don't want to hear that argument ever again. Floyd took on the dangerous fights. At 36 years old, he took on a 23, 24-year-old Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is not taking on a 25, 26-year-old David Benavidez or David Morrell. It's not the same. Knock it off. This man's an embarrassment to boxing, and he will never, ever, ever be top 5 middleweights, not even top 5 greatest Mexican boxers. He's not top 5 in any category. All he is a good boxer. Good. But there's good, very good, great, GOAT, legend, GOAT. And he's of neither of that upper echelon. Just a good boxer. I'm Wash for Wadsworth Media. Peace.